There are two things that are important to know about this calibration. One is, and we were sort of headed that way and then diverted from it, but this is really a powerful and important thing. If you could never think about it again, then you don't need to do any calibration. But since it's likely to rear its ugly head again, then calibration really does serve you. We're not asking you to calibrate just to fix problems. We're asking you to calibrate because it is so thrilling to reach somewhere where you're not calibrated, feel the discord of it not being steady enough, and then steadily bring yourself into It would be like this. It would be like someone raised in a household where it is shortage consciousness about everything. Shortage consciousness about love and about time and about money. And life is sort of calibrating you. The way you see people around you is sort of what you come to believe is how it is. Then you get out in life and you start seeing other things, and contrast starts making you want this and want this and want this and want this. So now you want things that you don't believe. You want abundance, but you don't believe it. And you want a steady home and you don't believe it. And you want clarity and you don't believe it. So now you're in this place where you're kind of uncomfortable because you want things that you're not calibrated to, but there's no regression. Once life has caused you to launch this rocket, you can't pull back from that. Once you have indicated to your inner being that you want this, your inner being, the largest part of you, becomes it. And you, if you want to feel good, have to move in the direction of it. You have to come into harmony with who you really are, and your inner being is calling you, and those old beliefs are calling you and calling you. So then what it really comes down to is this thought feels this way and this thought feels this way. You just have to give yourself permission to find a thought of relief, a thought that feels good, a thought of love. Calibration really is paying attention to the way you feel, nearly thought by thought, and reaching for a better feeling thought. And as you do that, what happens is, as you find a better feeling thought, now your point of attraction shifts and something happens to confirm. You get to witness the universe cooperating with you because you're cooperating with your own inner being. And so you become more empowered, more aware of what's working and what's not working, because when you were calibrating to this person and that person and that person and that person, all of whom had different ideas about what was right and wrong, you just stayed in a state of perpetual confusion and you never felt good. It isn't until you calibrate to who you have become. You are the creator and you are also the creation. And while you're out here mixing it up, you are becoming more. That's the whole purpose of life experience, is that joyful expansion. So we want to really explain this in a way that you can really feel this. So you were raised one way and believe it. And now desires have been awakened within you. And those desires that are awakened within you, now you are doing your best to calibrate more to the desire and less to the belief, and more to the desire. And you're starting to notice a shifting. And what happens is each time you reach for something and you feel the tug, but then you calibrate and you feel the movement. Oh, that's so joyful. And you know why? Because your inner being has been calling you. And when you let yourself go, the thrill that your inner being feels, it's the win-win. It's the law of attraction working for everyone. It's your inner being. It's you having said you want it, your inner being say, we know it. You saying, I'm going to get closer to it. Your inner being says, we know you will. You say, I'm getting closer and closer. Your inner being say, we know, that's why you feel better. You say, I'm getting closer and closer because I feel better and better. And your inner being says, yes, 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 yes. And so you're feeling better and better and better. And then bam, there is a manifestation, because the thought has evolved and gathered enough momentum that the thought can turn to a thing. You know why people manipulate things? Because they're not calibrating them into being. Manipulation is what you do when you don't know how to calibrate. Manipulation is what you do. It's so hard to do things with action, and it's so easy to do things with the leverage of your inner being and universal help and the laws of the universe. So it is so much fun once you get hold of this knowledge, and then you do your individual calibration as things come up, and you just watch yourself feel better about that and feel better about that and feel better about that and feel better about that. So this wall that you've had up while you've been asking and it's been being offered to you, your wall goes down. And when your wall goes down and you let in what you've been asking for, and others look at you and say, what happened to you? Why are things always working out for you? I calibrated to it. I stopped calibrating to things not working out for me. I started thinking about the things that do work out for me. And the more I noticed what was working out for me, the more began working out for me, until I'm so solid in my good feeling. I'm living unconditional love. All kinds of things are happening around, and it doesn't shake me up, because I'm calibrated to well-being and to success and to love and to abundance and to well-being and to all good things. That's who I am. That's who I was when I was born. That's what I've discovered through life experience. By knowing what I didn't want, I knew what I did want, and I've come full circle to who I am. And every single day I hope there's more for me to calibrate to. I hope there's more rascals to show me what I don't want, so that I can continue to evolve. And I hope that there's more emotion within me to show me that I'm not calibrated to who I really am, so that I will wake up and realize I want to calibrate to who I really am. And then I want to see the cooperative universe yielding to me and everyone else at the same time. Everybody's getting what they're calibrated to. We just have to decide and learn how to calibrate. And the calibrate feels good. We have enjoyed this day more than any that has been before. We are so eager about what's coming next for you. We felt your calibration happen. That means things will be different for you. Now you know what that means. You know what to do. Don't make a big deal about it. Don't make hard work of it. And don't try to calibrate anybody else. Have fun with it. There is great love here for you. And for now, we are complete.